Welcome to this explainer. If you spend any amount of time lurking on international retirement forums, you have definitely stumbled into one of the absolute most heated debates out there, choosing exactly where to settle down in the Philippines. The country draws expats from literally all over the globe, and they are unified by two massive, undeniable advantages: widespread English fluency and incredibly low costs of living. But beneath those broad draws, deciding which city to actually call home? Well, that's where things get fiercely competitive. So today, we're settling the score between two of the most popular yet fundamentally different retirement destinations, the bustling metropolis of Cebu and the charming coastal haven of Dumaguete.
Right out of the gate, we have to tackle the most searched question among future expats. Can you actually retire in the Philippines on a budget of just $1,500 a month? This specific number is the absolute dream threshold for so many people looking to stretch their pensions or savings. It's really the central financial premise of our entire comparison today. And the short answer is yes, but where you choose to live makes all the difference in the world. And just to show you how quickly that $1,500 dream can be tested, take a look at this quote. This is real expat feedback from a March 2026 Reddit thread about living in Cebu. They wrote, "I need $2,700 a month to live well as a Westerner in Cebu." No way, right? Well, that generated a ton of genuine debate online. The stakes here are incredibly high. Your choice of city doesn't just dictate your daily view, it dictates whether you are living comfortably within your means or blowing past your budget just to maintain a baseline standard of living.
Okay, let's dive into this. We're doing a head-to-head category battle to find out which version of retirement fits you. First up, a tale of two cities. Second, the real cost gap. Third, navigating healthcare. Fourth, lifestyle and daily vibe. Fifth, visas and infrastructure. And finally, which city fits you.
Number 1, a tale of two cities. Let's set the stage, because we're looking at two profoundly different versions of Philippine retirement. On the left, we have Cebu City. This is the second largest city in the entire country. It is the ultimate urban hub, boasting modern infrastructure, bustling business parks, and an airport with direct international flights to major Asian hubs. Then on the right, we have Dumaguete, known affectionately as the City of Gentle People, a title that expats consistently confirm is spot on, by the way. It's a coastal university town of about 130,000 people. Anchored by Silliman University, Dumaguete offers a much smaller, gentle coastal charm. So it's essentially a megacity versus a tight-knit university town.
Number 2, the real cost gap.
$805. That baseline number is honestly jaw-dropping. According to a March 2026 analysis by Asia Lifestyle magazine, this is Dumaguete's baseline monthly budget for a comfortable single retiree. We're talking rent, utilities, internet, groceries, dining out, transport, and basic health care. That is not roughing it, folks. That is living comfortably in a highly walkable city.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the stark divide when you put these numbers side by side. While Dumaguete's comfortable budget sits between $805 and $1,200, Cebu pushes that up to $1,500 to $2,500 a month. A one-bedroom apartment that might cost you $200 in Dumaguete? Yeah, that's going to run you upwards of $300 to $500 in Cebu. Dumaguete is a staggering 30 to 40% cheaper across the board. Every single time you eat at a Western restaurant or rent an apartment, that big city premium in Cebu just compounds.
To really bring this data to life, check out this quote from a long-term expat who actually made the move from Cebu to Negros. That's the island where Dumaguete is located. They noted that their expenses dropped to about 50,000 Philippine pesos. That is roughly $860 a month. And get this, it includes frequent dining out. There is such a tasteful irony here, actually moving away from a tiny, expensive condo in Cebu to a larger house with a lush garden in Dumaguete ends up costing you less.
Number 3, navigating your healthcare options. Let's pivot to the most common concern for future retirees: healthcare. In a head-to-head medical matchup, Cebu is hands down the clear winner for infrastructure outside Manila. With facilities like Chong Hospital, you get advanced diagnostics and multiple English-speaking specialists. If you're managing a complex, ongoing condition, Cebu gives you immense peace of mind. Dumaguete, meanwhile, relies primarily on Silliman University Medical Center. It is perfectly adequate for routine care, minor injuries, and regular specialist consultations. But, and this is a big but, if you have a serious medical event in Dumaguete, you are going to need a 45-minute, $30 to $60 domestic flight over to Cebu for complex care.
So the crucial point is this: neither city has a JCI-accredited hospital. And wait, U.S. Medicare? It absolutely will not cover you in the Philippines. This makes private health insurance with medical evacuation coverage completely mandatory from day one. A major cardiac event or serious cancer treatment often means heading to Manila, or better yet, Bangkok or Singapore. You absolutely must plan and budget for this reality, regardless of which city you ultimately pick.
Number 4, lifestyle and daily vibe.
Picture your ideal daily routine. If you choose Cebu, you might live right in the IT Park or Cebu Business Park. The vibe is super dynamic and commercial. You've got international restaurants, endless entertainment, and a massive expat community. The trade-off? You're dealing with heavy traffic and constant big city noise. On the flip side, Dumaguete offers that amazing Rizal Boulevard lifestyle. It's all about coastal sunsets, slow-paced walks, and actually forming familiar relationships with local tricycle drivers and vendors. It is deeply community-focused, though you do trade away the endless variety of Western shops and those sprawling megamalls.
But hey, no matter which lifestyle you prefer, here is the ultimate unifier. English is an official language in the Philippines, and it is spoken fluently virtually everywhere. Honestly, this is a massive quality of life advantage over almost every other retirement destination in Southeast Asia. You never need a phrasebook to negotiate a lease, to explain your symptoms to a doctor, or to build a really rich social life. It makes integrating into either city incredibly smooth.
Number 5, visas and infrastructure.
And this brilliantly illustrates the critical logistics of actually making the move. Both cities fall under the Special Resident Retirees Visa, or SRRV, which received a significant newly updated overhaul in September 2025. For retirees age 50 and above, if you have a qualifying pension of at least $800 a month, your required bank deposit is just $15,000. Without a pension, it's $30,000. What's absolutely fantastic about this is that the deposit goes into an accredited Philippine bank, it actually earns interest, and it is fully refundable if you ever decide to pack up and leave. Plus, the annual renewal fee is just around $360.
Now, when it comes to the digital and physical infrastructure, Cebu's urban environment wins on pure consistency. You get reliable fiber internet and a dependable power grid. Now, Dumaguete has improved vastly over the years. You can get great fiber internet in modern units for just $20 to $35 a month. However, you absolutely have to plan for Dumaguete's frequent power outages. If you work remotely or if you rely on medical equipment, you'll need to make sure your building has a backup generator.
Number 6. Which city fits you?
Let's tally your mental score here and look at the urban hub profile. You should confidently choose Cebu if you have ongoing health conditions that require regular access to top-tier specialists. Choose it if you thrive on big city amenities, international dining, and urban energy. It's also the perfect fit if you love to travel and want direct international flights right at your doorstep, all while enjoying the largest expat community in the Visayas. For this profile, paying that 30 to 40% premium for Cebu's conveniences is absolutely worth it.
Let's move to and see how this builds the gentle coastal profile. You should choose Dumaguete if your main priority is maintaining a strict but comfortable budget of $800 to $1,000 a month. It's for you if you crave a slower pace, world-class access to nature, like the whale sharks at Oslo or diving at Apple Island, and if you truly want to integrate and feel like part of an authentic local community, rather than just floating in an expat bubble in a megacity.
At the end of the day, neither city is a compromise in quality, but they both certainly ask you to make trade-offs. So which compromise are you willing to make for your ideal retirement? Will you pay the premium for urban healthcare and non-stop convenience, or will you trade the big city lights for a smaller, tighter-knit community on a surprisingly low budget? The choice depends entirely on which version of an extraordinary life fits you best. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and happy planning.